No, it's not. I've been sat in complete silence like a melon.
No, it's not. I've been sat in.
I forgot to put my mic on, so I do apologise. It's only took me 4 minutes and 30 seconds to realise that my mic was not switched on. So I've been sat here talking to myself. But anyway, welcome everyone to FTB Sports. I don't know. I told you it's been one of those days. It has been one of those days. But here we see, I will go through it again for you. The starting lineup is for West Ham. Fabianski starts in goal. Corfau, Zuma, Johnson, Cresswell, Souček, Rice, Bowen, Lanzini, Fornals, and Antonio. And Manchester City start with Edison, Kyle Walker. Let's take these off. Diaz, Ake, Cancelo, Gurwan, Rodri, Kevin De Bruyne, Phil Foden, Erling Haaland, and Jack Grealish. They are your starting teams today. Obviously, there's been some games been played already as well. We've had some games that have been played earlier today as well. You can see my mouse, look. So let's have a look at those games. Let's have a look, see what happened within those games. Let me just go down here. No, that's Championship. Don't want Championship. Sports. So Manchester United getting beat today, 2-1 by Brighton. That's a good win for Brighton. I didn't see that game, unfortunately, so I can't really comment. And Leicester drew 2-2 with Brentford. No Jamie Vardy on the score sheet. Castagna and Dewsbury Hall scoring. Ivan Toney and De Silva scoring for Brentford. Obviously, back to the Brighton game. McAllister own goal gave United theirs. And Grob double. Yeah, a Grob double. A Gross double. Sorry, not a Grob. Gross double secures the 3 points for Brighton and Hove Albion. So, those games are over and done with, though. Those games are no more. They've been played and they are gone. And now it's all about Manchester City versus West Ham. That's what it's all about. Manchester City versus West Ham. What are your thoughts on this game? Is this game going to be one-sided? Is it going to be easy? What do we think? What do we think is going to happen with this game today? Afternoon, Matthew. How are you doing, mate? I hope you're doing well. I hope you are doing fantastically well today. I've had a bit of a nightmare. 2-0 City. I think it's going to be 2-0 City as well, personally. Erling. In fact, I don't think it is going to be 2-0 City. I think Manchester City are going to have a romp of a game. It's going to finish 3 or 4-0. And Erling Haaland's going to get 4 goals. That's what I think. That's what I think. What do you think of the new layout? I was going to tell Man United kick the ball. Yeah, no. I've seen the scoreline. I haven't managed to watch the game. I'll be watching it later on. What do you call it? Match of the day 2. I'll be watching it later. I imagine there's very upset United fans at the moment. What's your thoughts on that game? Was it how did United look? Obviously, like I said, I didn't see it. How did United play? Were they any good? Or was it just same as last season under a different manager? What were your thoughts on that game? I'd love to hear them. Same old, same old. Oh no. So here's a question for you then. Is it the players? Are we blaming the players now? Obviously, managers have been sacked because of results like that. Have they been sacked wrongly? Is it the players that are having the issues now? We've got what, 20 minutes until start. Big up, Solo. How are you doing, mate? I hope you're doing well. I hope you are doing well, my friend. I've got a question for you guys. Tea or coffee? Which one? Tea or coffee? I've left my drink in the other room. Whilst I go quickly grab my drink. Tea or coffee? I'll let you decide. Ow. I'm kicking everything on my way back through. The wind is doing my head in. Go over there and stay there. It's always been the players. The issue is you can't sack the players, but you can sack the manager and coach. You can put them on a transfer list. You can put them on a transfer list. That's always one. Coffee. Matthew saying coffee. Yes, Matthew. That's what I like to hear. I'm a coffee man. I'm a big coffee man. I haven't been managed to set up everything that I wanted to set up. I literally got in. The stream started, obviously, 10 minutes ago. I got in 15 minutes ago. And I was like, oh my God, I need to get on and get ready. Which was a bit of a pain. Bit of a pain. Who's buying the players, though? There will always be somebody out there that will buy somebody from our squad. I do believe that. See if that went that way. And then I'm just playing about now. How's that? Can you still hear me? I want it hidden. There we go. I just want it hidden. All right. Oh, right. Well, all right. We're not very far away from the kickoff. Who's the player to watch this game? Obviously, one player to watch. Is it going to be Erling Haaland? Clearly, he's one to watch this game. But obviously, we have other people in this game. Skamaka. I think he's getting his debut today as well. Skamaka looks like he could be a good signing. Grealish. Okay. What's your thoughts? Why Grealish? What's your thoughts behind that? What's your thoughts behind watching Grealish today? Is it because you just think he's going to have a good season, or that's really annoying me? Just that line. Just can't get rid of it. Just can't get rid of it. Oh, warming up now. Saw Haaland taking a shot. It was really soft. A really soft shot. He scored 47 goals with his left foot in the Bundesliga. 9 with his right. Doesn't score from 18 yards or further. Interesting. Here we go. Oh, that was nice. That looks very nice. .9% of fantasy league teams have Erling Haaland. And speaking about fantasy league teams, here is the code for the Man United Agenda Fantasy League. If you do want to get involved, please, please, please do. As you can see, the code there is 1CZLY1. That's 1CZLY1. You could win a trophy that has been sourced by the United Agenda, Mr. B. And also, you'll get that trophy with your name on it and sent out to you. You could also decide what the punishment for the member of the channel who appears as the panelist or the host of the channel is going to do. You haven't got long to get your teams in before we close submission. There's over 110 people currently in this league. So if you think that you're a bit of a fantasy football connoisseur, then please do join. Jack Grealish needs to have a good season, and he was impactful towards the end of last season. Okay, yes, no, that is true. He was impactful towards the end of last season. I just don't know whether he's going to be able to do it this season. I'm not going to lie. I'm not sure whether he's going to be able to do it this season. I'm having to watch the game on my phone as well, because I'm slightly worried that if I put it on the screen, my OBS is going to pick it up and play it through the stream, which I don't really want to happen. It's not really ideal. Oh, we've got an advert. We've got an ad break. Let's have a look. So the last 5 games for West Ham have been a 3-1 loss to Brighton, a 2-2 draw with Manchester City, a 4-0 win against Norwich, a 1-0 loss against Frankfurt, a 2-1 loss against Arsenal, and a 2-1 loss against Frankfurt. Manchester City losing 3-1 to Liverpool in the FA Community Shield. They beat Bayern Munich 1-0, Club America 2-1, Aston Villa 3-2, West Ham they drew with obviously 2-2, and demolishing Wolves 5-1. And that was all without a recognised striker. Now they've got Erling Haaland up top. Skamaka, the new signing for West Ham United, he starts on the bench today. The bench for West Ham is Skamaka, Visk, Downs, Areola, Berahama, Coventry, Randolph, Oaksflex, and Ashby. Obviously, Manchester City's bench is just as good as their first team. Calvin Phillips starts on the bench. John Stones, Moreno, Alvarez, the new boy, Silva, Mahrez, Palmer, Esbrand, and Lewis. So there's a strength on the bench as well for both teams. Man City's bench looking a little bit more strong out of the two. We're about 10 minutes away from kickoff. I'd say, 10 minutes away from kickoff. Give or take 10 minutes anyway. You'll see this background that I have changed from show to show. I wish this would stop. I need to sort that out at some point properly as well, because I mean, it is quite bright, I suppose. It's quite bright. As you can see as well, guys, we've got the my hand's gone through one of them. We've got the cups down in front of me, as we can see. Who's winning what cup? We've got the Premier League, the Carabao Cup, FA Cup, and I believe that's the Champions League. Who's winning what? What do we think? Obviously, FTB Sports focuses on everything Premier League, which is perfectly fine. We do show everything Premier League. We are the English Premier League show, of course. The best place to find everything English Premier League. Sorry guys, bear with me 1 second. Bear with me a second. Maxwell Cornet getting announced on the pitch. And we're getting ready for kickoff, I think, as well now. Out. It's going to be interesting. Watch this game, I think. Anyone here play FIFA? Anyone excited for the new FIFA game? Or EA Sports, whatever it's going to be called. I'm pretty sure they weren't supposed to be doing another FIFA game, but yeah, the players are in the tunnel getting ready to come out. I don't like that kit. The Manchester City away kit's not very nice. This is the last FIFA game. Well, 23 is the last FIFA game. I thought they were going on. I thought 22 was the last one. Hi, Curtin. Get a tap back curtain. Yeah, I've heard it's EAFC. But I'm not, like I said, I wasn't sure whether or not it was this year or next year. Declan Rice is the captain today for West Ham. The players are coming out of the tunnel. West Ham fans singing their Forever Blowing Bubbles. All the bubbles everywhere. How did he know how to do that? Half blue, half red, with two hammers going through the middle, obviously symbolising West Ham. Erling Haaland, the robot himself. Apparently, Manchester United are starting their title defence. Confirm the teams for you. West Ham. Goalkeeper is Fabianski. You have Kufau, Johnson, Zuma, and Cresswell. Souček and Rice playing as the midfield partnership for West Ham United. Jared Bowen, even. I'm going to say James Milner for some reason. Jared Bowen's playing. Fornals and Lanzini and Antonio at the spearhead for the West Ham attack. Manchester City, obviously under Pep Guardiola. Ederson starting in net. Kyle Walker, Ruben Diaz, Nathan Ake, and João Cancelo. Kevin De Bruyne, Rodri, and Ilkay Gundogan playing in midfield 3. Foden, Erling Haaland, and Jack Grealish. Obviously, Erling Haaland through the middle, Foden and Grealish either side. This should be a good game. Mikel Antonio looks massive. Like, it looks like I could eat a bus. It looks like he does eat buses for breakfast. It looks huge. So taking a knee's been restricted, hasn't it, this season? So the players take the knee. Man City to kick us off. And we are off. Manchester City in a yellow kit. Which is a bit weird. Just getting into the game. Man City have a throw-in. Taking his time, Cancelo, with this throw-in. He tries to play a ball across. Fornals stops it. It's West Ham on the attack at the edge of the box. Good ball through. Crossed in. Antonio couldn't get there. He's been knocked behind for a corner kick. There's some big players in that box. Corner's about to be taken and whipped in. Beautifully whipped in. Man City struggled to get it out. Oh, shot! Oh, what a block. Ball played back in. And Antonio heads it over. A good bit of spell. A good spell there from West Ham United. The corner was absolutely on point. Whipped it in. He's whipped the ball in. And it's a bit of a mess from Man City. They try and clear the lines, don't clear it far enough. Fornals manages to get the ball out on the left-hand side, whips it in. Antonio jumps for the ball and is kind of on the turn to try and direct it. As he does, he makes connection with it. However, it goes over, and it looks like Edison might be a little bit needing treatment here, whether he's took a knock or something from Antonio, maybe. So there's a little bit of a stoppage here for Edison to receive some treatment. Oh, it looks like he's took a knock under his eye. It looks like he's got a bit of a cut or something under his eye, Ederson. That's why he stopped. Let's have a look here. Who's it from? Diaz. Looks like Diaz has done it. Ake getting that ball out well. Lovely turn by Cancelo. Cancelo pops it off to Haaland. Haaland tries to give it back to Cancelo, and the ball goes out from a deflection. Manchester City just playing it about at the back. Not a lot happening. Walker. Ake. Out wide to Jack Grealish. Here comes Jack Grealish down the left-hand side. Jack Grealish, brilliant overlap by Goodogan. Finds Cancelo. Back out to Goodogan. Haaland in the middle. Grealish. Grealish chips it in. It's well cleaned up by Fabianski. Fabianski cleans it up very well. Not a lot happening in the game. Not a lot of chances. We've had that one chance from Antonio so far in the game. 6 minutes gone. Started off fairly slow. Which was always going to be a difficult game. Nothing. Man City playing about with the ball. It's got out to Foden on the right hand side. He plays a little 1-2. But they don't progress with the ball. They haven't progressed with the ball for a little bit. They just played it around at the back, trying to stretch West Ham. There we go. It's on the left-hand side. A good one. He's got Haaland running through the middle. He picks out Grealish on the left-hand side. Grealish comes in, chips the ball in. But it's well cleared by West Ham. That ball over the top. Fornals chasing it down, I believe, or unless that's Lanzini. I can't tell who that is from there. Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson playing for West Ham United. Like I said, it's a little bit slow. West Ham just dropping back into a solid unit, letting Manchester City have the ball in their own half. Not interested in chasing them down. It's a lovely ball by Cancelo out to Foden. That was a lovely ball. Cresswell manages to clear the ball out. It's throw-in for City. He's taking his time again, taking this throw-in. Tries to play it long. Comes out to De Bruyne. De Bruyne takes a shot, but it's easily blocked. It's come out to Grealish. Grealish looking for that ball over the top. He finds it, but it's well covered by Cresswell. And Antonio is put to the ground by Diaz, and it's a West Ham free kick. It's a West Ham free kick. They play the ball back to Fabianski, who hoofs it upfield. And Edison collects nice and calmly, nothing there. Manchester City have already made 65 successful passes in the game, and we're just going into the 10th minute. West Ham have made 8. That shows you what kind of game Man City are going to be playing. Very possession-based, as they always do. Keeping the ball, not forcing it. They'll wear teams down again this season. But now they've got that big target man up top as well, which makes him even more dangerous. Although he has been very quiet, he hasn't had an opportunity yet. West Ham are making sure not to give any chances to Man City. I don't think they've actually had a clean shot on goal so far this game either. Grealish dropping in to try and collect a ball as it's not coming forward. But he needs to stay up if they're going to use him properly. Haaland were looking for the ball there. Calling for it, but the pass never came. But the pass has gone out wide to Foden, who beats one player very well. Tries to find the pass and it gets put out of play. Grealish looks like he's down. Yeah, he is down injured. I'm not sure whether it's a... Let's have a look. Oh, it's a bit of a nasty one. He'll feel it. I don't think it's anything serious. He's gone to collect the ball. And the West Ham left back, I believe it was, came sliding in and he's caught the top of his foot. I think he's got a yellow card for it as well. Erling Haaland pulled to the ground. Phil Foden trying to get through. Man City players everywhere. Cancelo, ball hoofed away. Nathan Ake, nice and calmly, plays it clear. Edison. Antonio was chasing Edison down there for that ball. And he had no choice but to kick it long and out of play. Still remains 0-0. Seemed like a bit of a push in the back there on Antonio by Ake, but referee's not doing anything about it. He's saying, no, carry on. Grealish is dropping quite deep to receive the ball on these on the left-hand side. He's got no choice. Rice cuts out a brilliant pass from Rodri. And now Rice brings it forward. West Ham looking a bit dangerous here, but it's well intercepted by Walker. Grealish plays a nice little pass to Cancelo. Cancelo bringing it up. He's got Grealish ahead of him on the left-hand side, but he cuts on the inside. Kevin De Bruyne shoots. and it's dragged wide. That was a good chance. It was a good counter attack by Man City. Joe Cancelo looks like he's going to give it out to the the left hand side to Jack Grealish. Instead, he cuts on the inside and goes inwards. He finds a nice pass that looked like it was supposed to be going to Foden. Kevin De Bruyne picks the pass up, turns, hits the shot. Man City are on the attack again here with Kevin De Bruyne, ball in the box, well collected. Yeah, so Kevin De Bruyne got in the way of the pass. He kind of took the pass away from Phil Foden and took the shot. He dragged it quite a distance wide. So it still remains 0-0. Man City get a feel of the game a little bit more now, I think. Starting to wake up a little bit, by the looks of it. Ake, I thought that were a foul. But Jack Grealish has brought it back into the Man City half and passing it backwards. He's got quite a bit of space around him as well. I'm surprised he didn't turn to go forward. Erling Haaland dropping quite deep to get the ball. A ball across and Cresswell cuts it out nicely, and West Ham have managed to keep hold of the ball now. Playing it away from the big man, Erling Haaland. Big ball up top. Looking for that pass, and he's offside. Lanzini, the ball from Johnson up towards Lanzini was a really good ball, perfectly weighted. Lanzini takes it down on his chest. He's got Antonio there with him, but unfortunately, he is offside. I'm going to have to close this window because I'm getting hit by a curtain. So it's a very slow-paced game. Obviously, the heat's going to have some effect on that as well. But it is a very, very slow-paced game, which I think will benefit Man City. I think it will benefit Man City more than what it will. Big ball up top. Takes the deflection. And Johnson clears it away. As easy as you like. Nathan Ake. Cancelo plays the ball out wide to Phil Foden. Phil Foden, the De Bruyne, and it's a Manchester City corner. Manchester City slowly building into this game. Just waiting for his corner to be taken. Been taken, whipped in, but Fabianski cleans it up nice and calmly. Just checking that my audio is fine. Two titles. Go for the third. Can Man City do it? Can Man City do it? Pep Guardiola coming out and kicking the ball to Cancelo, wanting the game on again quicker. Champions League, I think, is going to be the main goal for City this year. I don't know whether you guys agree with me, but I definitely think City will go for the Champions League this year. It's a lovely bit of play there. Foden pings it over to Grealish on the left-hand side. Ball played in. Haaland too slow to get there. It's cleared. De Bruyne kicks it in. They're all trying to find Haaland, but he's not getting anywhere near him. West Ham's defending is very, very good. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, nice little bit of play there, but West Ham just close up the shop. They're like, no, not a chance. Ball cleared. Antonio brings down Cancelo, but the referee says no. Ake passes it back to keeper, who plays back out to Cancelo. He has no options, so he goes back to Rodri. Diaz. Haaland dropping deep to come and collect the ball. And he's wanting to get on the ball, Haaland. You can see he's wanting to get on the ball. But he's very, very deep. Ball out to Foden. Foden whips the ball in. Haaland. Oh. I'm not sure whether or not he got a touch on it. Cancelo plays the ball out wide to Foden. Foden's just on the corner of the box. Chips it in towards Haaland. Haaland jumps up. Does he get anything on it? No, he doesn't. He doesn't manage to get on it. It's just above his head. Just above Erling Haaland's head. Haaland's quick as well. Here we go. Erling Haaland at the edge of the box. This is where it can be dangerous. Grealish. De Bruyne. Rodri back to De Bruyne. Good one. Man City just passing it about at the minute. Oh, it's a brilliant ball for Walker to De Bruyne. De Bruyne plays the ball in. Fabianski comes out and punches it clear. But he stays down. Fabianski stays down. I think he collided with Haaland, which I think we all know what colliding with a bus feels like. He went with his foot, Haaland. Doesn't connect with his foot. He's already got it down by the time the connection happens. He's just receiving a bit of treatment, Fabianski, but I think he'll be fine. Not a lot in that. What's the weather down like in London? Apparently it's really warm in London. It's all right where I am. I mean, I'm not in London, I'm up north, but David Moyes telling his players what to do. Being the manager, like he probably should have been at Man United. $31.2 at West Ham. I wonder if we'll see Skamaka today. He's out there warming up. Obviously, he's not going to be due on anytime soon. Fabianski hobbling about a bit here. This will be a bit of a blow for West Ham if Fabianski has to go off. He seems fine. 92% pass accuracy for City. 198 passes. Successful passes, that is. West Ham have made 25 successful passes so far in the game with a 60% accuracy. It shows, doesn't it, the difference in levels, really. I mean, West Ham are no pushovers. They're a good team, West Ham. However, you know, you can't. It's still 0-0. Not many chances in the game. Man City dominating most of the, well, pretty much all of the possession at the moment. And they're just keeping it at the back at the minute, Man City. 84% possession for City so far as well. Grealish pops it out to Goodowan. Goodowan popping it back to Ake. Again, it's a very, very slow game right now. It's a very, very slow game. Here we go now. Some action. Goodowan going forward with the ball. Gives it to Cancelo, I believe. Blue Moon, how you doing, mate? Over 30 degrees heat will have an impact perhaps on teams with less. Yeah, no, that is true. That is true. Definitely the heat. It's 32 point something, isn't it? So it's definitely having an effect. You can see that both teams are struggling with the heat. Here's Jack Grealish. Cancelo again. Ake. Back out to Grealish. To Haaland. And now Goodowan's through. Plays it back. And it's a goal. Oh, it's offside. Kevin De Bruyne scored. Good to see you, Ian. Yeah, 100%, mate. 100%. Are you watching the game yourself? Yeah, Goodowan's just offside. It's the pass from Haaland to Goodowan. That's offside. Goodowan pulls it back. De Bruyne is in space. Slots it in. However, the flag went up. So, Fabianski's coming off. You are? What do you make of it so far then, Ian? What do you make of it so far? Yeah, Fabianski's coming off. This could be a bit of an issue for West Ham. This could be a concern. They've got quite a few injuries, I think, at the minute as well. Areola's coming on. Or Areolo, however you pronounce his name. I can't pronounce it. Ex-Fulham goalkeeper. It is Areola. The French international. There's been quite a lot of injuries. West Ham are a very well-drilled and disciplined team. It will take some clever play to break them. Yeah, no, I agree. It will. However, I think City are focusing too much on trying to get the ball to Haaland. A lot of their attacks are pinging it to Haaland. getting out wide and picking it to Haaland. We just saw a minute ago them playing it. Obviously, Haaland played the ball through to. Hold on. Cancelo's on the attack here for City. Oh, beats so foul. Chips the ball in to the back post. Nobody there. It's cleared. Walker tries to play it to Foden, I believe. Foden has the ball. There's another West Ham player down. Antonio's gone down as well. But yeah, West Ham are a good drilled team. I just think City are trying to force it to Haaland. I think they just need to go back and play how they normally do play. Declan Rice shaking his head. Instead of, trying to force the ball through Haaland. Just let him get it naturally, don't try and pick him out every single time. We just saw there. Haaland was involved, of course. Let's just have a look here. A little wince there. Impact injury by the looks of it when he landed from his jump. It is a very different approach. I think they just need to go back to how it were, Last season, it was very successful. Just keep playing how they did last season. And then, obviously, they've got that striker who's there to score when the ball comes to him. There's no point trying to force it through Haaland, I don't think. Antonio's come back on. Ball's out to Grealish. Cancelo. This is what I mean. West Ham have got all their players and their own half defending. It's like one player pushing and then two blocks of a 4 and a 5. Ball played a good one. Good one out to Walker. Oh, no, it was Ruben Diaz, sorry. Ruben Diaz and Walker need to stop swapping places. Jack Grealish can't collect that ball. It's too high and over his head. So it's still 0-0. Mark Noble watching the game. Cancelo playing very central rather than wide. By hitting City. It is, you're right. He is playing quite central as well. He has got out wide a couple of times, Cancelo. I have noticed him do a few overlaps. Ball played through. Areola collects it. Cancelo has been drifting out wide, but you're right. He's playing a lot more centrally. I think that's wasting quite a lot of what he brings to City by him playing centrally. But obviously, hitting City on the break is probably the best way to get something out of this game. I mean, City are doing quite well to stop the break happening. There's been very limited chances for both teams, in all fairness, in this game. I mean, there's been 3 shots each, and not a single one of them have been on target for either team. And we're nearly 35 minutes into the game. I think letting Sterling go could be a bit of an issue. He seemed to have gave something different to City's attack on the left-hand side. Cancelo. Good one. Ball through to Haaland. Haaland gets brought down. Penalty. The referee gives a penalty. VAR are checking it. Yeah, it is a penalty, isn't it? Yeah, it brings him down. Who's taking it? Erling Haaland? Yep, it is. It's going to be Erling Haaland taking the penalty. A goal in his debut. Here he goes. 1-0 say. Erling Haaland. 35 minutes. Definitely a penalty. It was definitely a penalty. Woo! Yes, Erling Haaland getting that goal. First player to score on Premier League debut. I didn't quite catch the rest of that. So we're off again. A little bit of argy-bargy. Obviously, we're going to have a very happy Ian right now. We've got a very happy me as well at a minute. GMS LTD, thank you for your kind words, my friend. It does mean a lot. Here we go. Erling Haaland chasing down the ball. He's got it now. He can move. Erling Haaland is so quick. Here comes City, ball through. Not quite. Erling Haaland gets there. No, he doesn't. There's an injury, I think. Yeah, it's been pulled back for a free kick to Manchester City. Phil Foden caught. By Declan Rice. Yeah, it's a late tackle, isn't it? But it's a dangerous position. It's a very dangerous position for a free kick. Zinchenko. No. Yeah, Zinchenko had a good game. What do you think about his game? He had a decent game, didn't he? We've got Kevin De Bruyne. Good one over this free kick. We're just waiting. Good one. Hits the wall. Foden picks it up. It's got all the way back. Rebuild this attack. Oh, it's a nice ball to good one. He's got Grealish on the left-hand side. He plays it out towards the right to Foden. Erling Haaland making it to box. Foden gets past one, chips it in over the top of Haaland. Grealish can't quite get it either, and it's cleared by West Ham. High foot there by Diaz. Antonio going down as if he's just been kicked in the head. Don't think he had. Don't think there was any contact whatsoever. But he did drop down like he did. $40 gone. In this City third strip, Haaland must still think he's at Dortmund. I really don't like this kit. This third strip of Cities is I'm not a fan. I am not a fan. I'm not gonna lie. City just playing around the back at the minute. It's a good ball from Edison up to Grealish. Grealish turns his player and gets away from him. Brilliantly done there. And Cancelo's with him. Tries to do too much, Cancelo, there, and loses the ball. Bowen can't quite reach it there. Goodwin gets there before him. And retain possession. City managed to retain that possession. Ball out to the left to Grealish. He's putting it back in the middle to Goodwin. A little bit of 1-2 pass in there, keeping the possession of the ball. Out wide to Grealish. Grealish now moving forward. Goodwin moved out to the wing, but Grealish decided not to pass. That's a good pass if Foden can bring it down, and he does. Foden, little back heel to Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne out on the edge of the box. Nobody's there, though, unfortunately. Now Lanzini gets there. Rice gets it away, and West Ham come on the break. Antonio gets tackled, throws himself to the ground. Referee not giving anything with that. I mean, we saw somebody get booked not so long ago because of that. Cancelo shoots. It's wide. Bit of a rash choice there. Yeah, it was stone cold penalty, wasn't it? It's just showing it again now. Dinks it away from Areola. Areola's is committed too much. Antonio would have been offside there, I think. But obviously, he wasn't very happy with Antonio then for not making that run anyway. It's a brilliant ball across. Not quite getting to Grealish. Here come West Ham. Lanzini plays a nice ball through to Bowen, and it's gone out for a goal kick to City. Nathan Ake doing really well there to deal with Bowen. Looks like this might stay 1-0 until half time. We've only got a minute left plus extra time. Here come West Ham. 4-0 into Antonio, but well cleared by City. All the way back to Areola. Manchester City have had 340 successful passes so far in this half. West Ham 40. That's brilliantly brought down. Cancelo out to Grealish. Playing in their own half at the minute. That's a lovely tackle by Souček. And it goes all the way back to Areola to start again for West Ham. Recycling the ball. Rodri gets there. And wins the ball back for City. It is a very, very slow tempo. I think what you've said, Ian, earlier on about the heat affecting the game, I think it definitely is affecting the game. We're used to City being quite explosive and quick. 4 minutes of added time. Oh, it's a good ball out to Grealish. Grealish tries to chip it through to Haaland, I believe that was going for. But it's easily blocked. But City are still there. Still got the ball. Good one. Playing it back now. Starting again with Ake. It's back into good one. Back to Ake. 5 subs will be useful today. Yeah. Yep. 5 subs will be very useful. Yeah, and obviously West Ham have had to use one already. I want to see Skamaka. I want to see a little bit of Skamaka today, I think. I'd like to see what he's going to be able to do in Premier League. I mean, Erling Haaland's only got his goal because it's a penalty. I would like to see a little bit more out of Erling Haaland. Here come West Ham down the right-hand side. Sofal plays a nice ball to Bowen. Bowen, that's a bit soft, I think, that referee, but João Cancelo nudging into the back of Bowen, and Bowen drops to the floor as if there were an explosion behind him. Very movie. Action hero movie. And Cancelo's been booked. I believe that's probably for dissent, for doing the glasses to the assistant, the linesman. It's a corner for West Ham. Let's see what. Bowen's going to take the free kick. Sorry, not a corner. Bowen's going to take it, and he has done. Can't beat the first man. Ball played back in. Was that Erling Haaland? That's the furthest back. You want to see Alvarez? Yeah, I want to see Alvarez as well. Yeah, now Haaland's pace did win. That little burst of pace he had, that's what we're going to see him beat a lot of defenders with this season. The burst of pace he's got. I won't mind seeing Alvarez get a couple of minutes as well. I think we definitely probably will see him come on at some point. Here we go. West Ham mess up. City on the attack. Foden. Ball played in. Good header. Out for a throw-in. It's deep. into stoppage time in the first half. Can't be much longer left. I think they'll let City have this throw in and that'll be half time. Ball gets thrown in. Rice, kicks it out and it's half time. So 1-0 at half time against West Ham. Man City going with the lead. The game has been affected a lot by the weather. You can see it's been affected a lot by the weather so far this half. It's not going to get any. Yep, no worries, Ian. See you in 15, mate. It's not going to get any easier, obviously. The heat's not going to get any cooler. Not for at least another couple of hours. So they're going to be playing in that heat again. Obviously, a big decision. Well, two big things have happened so far in this game. The first one, obviously, West Ham's number one goalkeeper, Fabianski, having to be replaced. Looks like he's injured. Might be an impact injury. It could be something worse. I don't think it will be anything worse than just a bit of an impact injury. And then the substitute keeper, Areola, coming on and giving away a penalty to Manchester City, which Erling Haaland won with his little burst of pace. And, he got up, took that penalty, slotted it away to get his first goal in the Premier League this season for Manchester City. I think we're going to be seeing a lot more of his goals. I think we are going to see a lot more go off in the second half. Just whilst I quickly go to the little boys' rooms, I'm going to add this here. Let me just move this for you. This is the Fantasy League. Please do feel free to join the Fantasy League. Go to premierleague.com fantasy football, and that is your code to join the Man United Agenda's Fantasy Football League. It is 1CZLY1. 1CZLY1. Please do feel free to join. There's over 110 people all competing for a trophy and for the title to be the Man United Agenda Fantasy League Guru this season. The trophy will be engraved. Your name will be engraved on the trophy, sorry. It will be engraved on the trophy, which is even better as well. And also the panelist that finishes with the least amount of points this season. Yeah, the panelist that finishes with the least amount of points this season will be also having to do a forfeit that you guys, yes, you guys in the chat get to decide. You get to decide what it is. It has to be within legal boundaries. It can't be anything illegal or dangerous to anybody else or ourselves. I have got bigger for some reason. I have got bigger. So, yes, Manchester City are leading at half-time. 1-0. An Erling Haaland penalty has put them in front. I mean, was it always going to happen this way? Was it always going to happen this way? Was it going to be a 1-0 victory to Manchester United through early Manchester United? I wish you were at Manchester United. Manchester City. It's because I got Man United on brain. That's what it is. I've just read a comment saying that they're offering Marco Arnautovic a contract. I don't know why we're offering Marco Arnautovic a contract, but they are offering him a contract. It's a bit strange to me. Seems a bit strange to me. Just whilst I go to the toilet, guys, I'll leave that code up for you. I'll just leave this up for you quickly, just whilst I run to the little boy's room. Drinking a lot of drinks. Drinking a lot of drinks whilst watching this watch along. Let's bring that down. While doing a watch along, as you can imagine, means I probably need to relieve myself in the bathroom at half time. So what are your guys' thoughts on the game so far? Are we impressed by City so far? Are we impressed by West Ham? Or do you think both teams need to improve? I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. I really would. If you want to join us tomorrow night as well at 7:30, we'll have a couple of guests on tomorrow. And we'll be talking about all the games that have happened over the weekend and the game that kicked off the Premier League on Friday night as well. We'll be looking into all them and discussing what we think so far. Obviously, there's only one game, so there's plenty of games left in the season. There's more than enough games left in the season. We're just waiting for the second half to commence, and we'll get back into the action. I know they're not good for me, these energy drinks, but they taste so nice, don't they? You know, well, I think they'll do anyway. But yeah, from tomorrow at 7:30 on FTB Sports, please do tune in. And if you're new here, please do leave a like and subscribe. And also follow me on FTB colm on Twitter. Yes, FTB colm. Colm FTB, sorry, not FTB colm. colm FTB on Twitter. Follow me over there and drop me a message. You know, I'm open to talking to people. Feel free to drop me a message if you want to come on the show. On one of the shows, you know, we run shows every single week. If you want to come on one of them and share your thoughts about your club, then please do get in touch with me and we can arrange that 100%. We'll get you on. Has anyone seen Jurassic World, a new one? Has anyone seen that? I want to know what it's like. I want to know if it's any good. Because I don't know whether it's any good or not. A lot of adverts. What's happening in the world of football? There's some quite a lot of a lot of people slating Man United for earlier. No striker on the pitch for Man United at all earlier as well. Brighton taking shots at United, their Twitter account, just like Brighton, your city is blue. Obviously, that's shots at Manchester United. Apparently, Avram Glazer, Murta, Richard Arnold, and Ten Hag are having a meeting in regards to transfers. That would be an interesting one. I need to have a look at the game. I need to watch that game and actually see what happened, because there's a lot of people slating Manchester United earlier, so I need to go and have a look at that game. I didn't manage to watch that one because I was playing football myself, so I didn't get a chance to watch that one. Still waiting for the second half to kick off here. Obviously, it's 15-minute half, isn't it? United were very poor. This is what I've heard. I've heard a lot of people saying that United were really poor. But I think I need to go watch it myself. Obviously, I'll be watching Match of the Day later. I'll watch Match of the Day later and figure it out and try and make some decisions, some opinions, obviously, for the show tomorrow at 7:30. And I'd love to hear everybody else's views and thoughts on it as well. Like I said, we're going to have a couple of panelists on hopefully tomorrow to join me. We're going through the games that have been played as well and get their thoughts and views on them. Because obviously we're all eager to watch a lot of football. We're all eager to see what's going to happen this season, this strange season with a World Cup in the middle of it. Obviously, we can't judge who's going to win the league after one game either. I mean, going by that logic, if you're going to judge it, it's Tottenham. So they've got the best result, haven't they? Midfield was second best by a distance. McTominay, Fred, Rashford, awful. I'm not surprised. I'm not going to lie. I am not surprised. McFred can't play together at all. It's too weak for them both to play together. Rashford, I've been saying, I hope he improves. I am hoping he's going to improve, but he just needs to go back to basics, doesn't he? That's what Rashford needs to do. He needs to go back to basics, and I don't think he can. I mean, next weekend we've got some more football. Next weekend we'll be watching Brentford versus Manchester United. Nottingham Forest will be playing West Ham United. We have Chelsea versus Tottenham. That'll be a good game to watch next Sunday. And obviously Monday night we've got Liverpool versus Crystal Palace. Interesting. That'll be interesting next week. And I'm pretty sure there's probably some more football that's televised as well. I'll have to have a look. Please do make sure you follow FTB Sports on Twitter and myself on Twitter as well. Just to remind you, it's colm FTB. So that's at colm FTB. That's the best place to know when we're going live and what we're going to be covering as well. Waiting for the second half. Dominant first half by City. 6 shots, 1 on target. Successful passes 373 with a passing accuracy of 93% and 79% possession. Wow. I mean, we're getting used to it by City, aren't we? But, I mean, West Ham aren't a pushover team. West Ham are not a pushover team. But they're being made to be like a pushover team. They're looking like they are one right at the moment, even though we all know that they're not. Doesn't look like there's any substitutions. Looks like it's going to be the same team that started, or that finished, sorry, the first half. David Moyes talking to Skamaka, telling him to get ready, I think. Looks like he's told him to get ready. And West Ham get us off for the second half. And here come Manchester City with Jack Grealish. He's got help on the inside. Tries to do it on his own. He has got past one. Into Haaland. Back to Grealish. Can't quite get there, though, Grealish, for that return ball from Haaland. West Ham trying to do something now with Antonio. Oh, that's a bad... Getting in the way of each other, and Haaland's picked it up now. Out to Grealish. Ball being played about again by City. Trying to stretch. That's what they're doing. They're trying to make West Ham run in this heat. Man City just making West Ham chase the ball. Rice is so good. He's tracked Grealish perfect. Rice is doing very, very well. I mean, Rice is probably West Ham's best player. He probably is, but West Ham's best player. I think if somebody decided to come in for Rice with the asking price that they wanted, I mean, what is it, 150 million or something they're asking, West Ham are asking for. And he goes, especially if it's someone like Chelsea, because obviously he's a Chelsea fan, isn't he? I think West Ham are going to be in serious trouble. Ball's out wide to Foden. Walker. Back out to Foden on the right-hand side. Cuts on the inside. He's got that overlap. Walker. Foden. De Bruyne chips the ball in. Nobody there. It goes out for a goal kick. Maybe a little bit of last year syndrome there by Kevin De Bruyne. Expecting somebody like a Jesus being there. Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne does look a little bit out of it, doesn't he, at the minute? He's made a couple of questionable decisions. Foden's shirt number 47. And Cancelo's is 7. Interesting. Don't think I've seen a defender with the number 7 shirt. It is Foden on the right hand side, being stood up. Arcade trying to get that ball under control, doesn't. And it's gone out for a throw in. Pablo Fornell's chasing him down. I think quite a lot of the City team does look a little bit rusty, you know. I ain't quite found the groove. Hey, again, like we're saying, though, it's the first game of the season, you know. So it can change. It can change. I think they're just trying to get back into the swing of things, aren't they? They didn't really have a pre-season. That ball thrown in. Oh. Cresswell. Erling Haaland just walking about. Walker pushed off the ball and then he fouls. Does he? No, it's a free kick to City. Oh, yeah, 100%. It really does. Okay. Yeah, West Ham are getting into this game a little bit more now, I think. City are going to have to go up a gear, I reckon. That was a bit of a bad one there by Haaland. Foden bringing the ball central. Rodri finds Grealish. Grealish has got that overlap. Ball played in by Cancelo, but Johnson gets it clear. And now here come West Ham. Ake managing to get the ball out of play for a throw-in. I know what it is. I think both teams look like they've got more to give, but both teams are just not wanting to give that extra little bit at the minute. Obviously, like we said, we know the heat's going to affect that, but it looks quite dull. Like they're out of ideas already. Grealish brings that ball down lovely and plays it back to Edison. Like I said, not a lot happening at the moment. Just a lot of possession by City. Trying to find that gap, I think, to exploit it. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be an issue. This is going to be the issue. What is the World Cup going to be like? You can definitely tell that the heat is having a massive effect. Foden manages to keep that ball in. Now it's De Bruyne to Rodri. Back out to Foden. Foden being stood up. Walker is going backwards. The ball to Diaz. Johnson. City trying to work it. It's gone all the way back to Ake. But yeah, the World Cup's going to be a nightmare. If the heat right now is affecting the game so much, and it is affecting the game so much, what is it going to be like? 'Cause it's going to be a lot hotter. That's a mistake by Ake. Oh no, it was Gundogan. Sorry, it was Gundogan that made a mistake, and now West Ham are through. Ball played into the centre. Rice, it's it over the bar. Gundogan's mistake led to that. Edison. Gundogan. Edison passes it to Gundogan. Gundogan tries a first time pass to the side. It's far too short. West Ham pounce on it. Yeah, West Ham pounce on it, and West Ham start breaking into the box. The ball gets played in. It kind of hits. It's either Bowen or Diaz. Bounces out to the edge of the box. Rice, first time, smashes it. Doesn't place it. Doesn't have any control over it, really. Just puts his foot through it. It flies over the bar and remains 1-0 to Manchester City. That's probably West Ham's best attempt. And here comes Foden for City. Rice is there to shut that door on Foden, but he's lost the ball, trying to clear it. And he gets back again and takes the ball off Foden. He makes it look easy, doesn't he, Declan Rice? Here comes West Ham's on the attack. The crowd are liking it. You can hear them. It's lovely. They keep switching the play. Ball played in. Oh. Edison came out to claim it and then dropped it, but got it at the second time of asking without any issues. Oh. De Bruyne with a bad pass. He just gave it away. Silly mistake. Shot from distance, easily blocked. So with Rice. Brilliant ball out wide. Walker's going down there. Is it Walker? It's not. Rodri. I thought it was Walker with pace then. But no, it was Rodri who managed to get back in time. Erling Haaland. Here comes City on a counter-attack. That's a good ball to Haaland. Haaland to Gundogan. Gundogan tried to give it back to Haaland. This is a couple of times now that I've seen this. This is a few times that I've seen this. That players are not taking the shot. They've tried to pass it off to the side instead of shooting. And here comes substitutions for West Ham United. We're going to see Scamacca. Antonio coming off. City are getting really tired. You can see that they are. I don't understand why Gundogan didn't take that shot when he got played through by Haaland. Lanzini's come off as well. So Lanzini and Antonio off for Berihama and Scamacca. We're going to see a little bit of Scamacca in this game now. Here comes West Ham. Scamacca can't get there though. Let's see if Scamacca gets a goal on his debut. Areola. West Ham growing. You bring Phillips on for good one. I would. And I know he's a big player for you as well, but I'd be bringing De Bruyne off as well. I think he's had a poor game. I think he's had quite a poor game, De Bruyne, today. City putting it back to simple football, trying to get control of the game again. That ball over the top by Ake, and Gundogan's chasing and manages to get a corner. Forces Johnson to put it out of play. West Ham, KDB off, Mahrez on. Yep, I can see that. Here we go. Erling Haaland's in the middle. Some big players in that box. It's played out wide. Ball played in, and it's gone out for a goal kick. It's a bit of a waste. Bit of a waste. Ball played back in. Here we go. Foden tries to find Haaland. I believe that was Rice again getting in the way. Oh, and it's gone out. It's got to play. Johnson found Benrahma, but Benrahma's control takes it out of play for City, throwing high and deep into West Ham's half. Yeah, I think you do need a second goal. I really do think you need a second goal. West Ham are getting involved in this game more and more and more. There's a West Ham player down. Referee don't want anything to do with it. And here come City, De Bruyne. Good one. De Bruyne. Back to good one. Oh, a bit of a late tackle there. Play on advantage. Good one again. West Ham are just playing so deep. They're not letting City get high up the pitch. 1-1. Is that your prediction? 1-1. Or are you telling me it's 1-1 and I'm behind? Ball out wide. It's Grealish. Nowhere to go, so he has to play it back. Oh, a foul there. Relieves some of the pressure. Diaz getting taken out. But it's not in a dangerous position. It's just in front of the heart. Well, it's not where Diaz has just put it. But Walker's going to take it. And he plays it backwards. Pep Guardiola must not be happy with what he's seeing right now. Pep Guardiola must not be happy with what he's seeing right now, surely. It's a good ball. Here comes Hart. Foden. Back post. Oh. Good attack by Manchester City. Yes. Thanks for clearing that up, Solo. Yes. City on the break there. De Bruyne kicking that ball in. Haaland sliding in to try and get there. Couldn't quite get there. Goodogan is behind him. Side foot the ball. Try and put it back where it came from. Oh, it will be a draw. Okay. I see. Here comes West Ham. Skamaka's up there. Ball into the box. Oh, Benrahma. Good save. You could have regretted it just then. The game's looks like it's kicking into shape now. West Ham just had a good chance. Ball came in from the right-hand side. Everybody missed it. It fell to Benrahma. Benrahma shoots. It's gone through a crowd of players. It's managed to be saved comfortably. And now West Ham are having to do some defending. Man City are gone up the other end. It's a ball into the feet of Haaland. It looks like it's livened up a bit. Foden trying to keep that ball in, manages to, but gives it away in doing so. Yeah, Manchester City are already 1-0 up. 1-0 up in the first half. That ball out wide to Benrahma. Here come West Ham on the left-hand side. Ball crossed in. Oh, it's a good header and one in the air, but it's no direction. It kind of just goes into middle and cleared by City. But West Ham managed to get the ball back. Ball back into City. Ake boots it clear. But here come West Ham again. Not at the minute, Rebel. Thank you for the like, Eddie. And thank you for tuning in, mate. Not at the minute. It's all West Ham at the moment, Rebel. Thanks for tuning in, by the way. But West Ham are looking the more of the dangerous two right now. Man City had a golden opportunity to make it 2-0, but nothing really. West Ham, here come West Ham. Again, left-hand side. Ball in by Benrahma. Diaz gets up there and clears it well. De Bruyne trying to get it back out. Oh, you must be ahead of me, Ian. Grealish. Yes, Skamaka's on. Here come Man City. Ball through. It's gone through to Erling Haaland. Haaland 2-0. Haaland has made it 2-0. Ian was right. Haaland's made it 2-0. Brilliant ball through. That was a brilliant ball through there. And Haaland slots it away perfectly. Rodri finds De Bruyne. De Bruyne pings it through. Perfect weight. Perfect weight. Pings it through. Both West Ham defenders are trying to get there, but it goes perfectly through the middle. And who's there? Erling Haaland. And he just slots it into the bottom left-hand corner. Slots it in. It's beautiful. Wonderful goal. It is a beautiful goal. Are you listening to City Stadium commentary? Okay. One more and he keeps up his record of scoring hatters in league debuts. Yep, he does. You're right. He's got, what, 25 minutes to get another one? I hope he does get a hat-trick, because in the Fantasy League, just saying, there's a bit of a water break here. Second player to score twice on a Man City debut after Sergio Aguero. Oh, I'll put a full stop instead of a comma. Silly. Once I've got OBS sorted out a bit better, I won't have to do all that. There we go. West Ham need to find another gear now. This had a really good spell, and then literally it took 2-3 passes, and that's it. Split West Ham defence apart. Erling Haaland with that blistering pace. We've already saw it in the first half when he got awarded the penalty. The blistering pace he's got from basically being stood still to going, and it's happened again. So he's got a goal in the first half from the penalty because of that, and he's got a goal in the second half from a really good pass by De Bruyne. But the pace was there. Matthew Bassett saying Haaland to bag 30 plus goals this season across all competitions. He's definitely capable of doing it. He is definitely capable of doing that. I mean, he's got 2, so he only needs 28 more. He only needs 28 more. Could be 27 by the end of the game. Could be 26 by the end of the game. Who knows? West Ham now being spread about by City. This seems like a bit more of the City from last season. But this is what I said about it earlier. City looked like they were trying to force everything through Haaland, but they've seemed to have gone back to playing a more natural game instead of passing the ball through constantly, trying to ping Haaland and put Haaland through. They've gone back to a more natural game, and it looks like they've it's working a lot more. You know, it honestly looks like it's working a lot more. Oh, Jack Grealish rugby tackled by the looks of that. Looks like he's just been rugby tackled. Pardon me. Grealish has got it again. The free kick was taken really quickly. Ball out to Goodwin. Oh, lovely turn. Tries to find. It's been bounced over. De Bruyne. How look at the hat trick header. Oh, over the top. I'd still make some subs, but even though Pep lobbied for 5, he rarely uses more than 1. True, he does. He does very rarely use more than 1. I'd give Alvarez a run out. You know, you're 2-0 up. There's 20 minutes to go. I'll probably give it last 5-10 minutes. Let Haaland get his hat trick and then take him off. Ball played all the way back to Ake. What do you think Pep said to City in the halftime team talk? Because they seem to be playing quite a lot sharper. I mean, there's still some rust there. You can definitely see some rust, but they seem to have got the game together a little bit. Oh, De Bruyne tried to feed it through to Haaland again, but slipped. Goodwin gives away a free kick, which ends the attack. Give it to the big man. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if that's what he turned around and said? I don't think Haaland's a man. I think he's a supercomputer. I really do. He's not human. He's artificial intelligence. They come West Ham with Cresswell on the left-hand side. Skamaka's been very quiet. He's not had much opportunity, in all fairness to him. Ball played in to Skamaka. Header. Good save. What a save. What a save. The flag was up for offside, I believe. Yep. He was offside, but that is a cracking save. Beautiful ball played into Skamaka. Perfect. Skamaka gets his head on it. It is going in, but Edison gets across. Big hand tips it away. Referee looks over to the linesman. The linesman has got his flag up for offside, but it was a great save. Into the 73rd minute, still 2-0 to Manchester City. Okay. Ball through to 4 to Berryhammy, and he's offside. Yeah, the offside flag thing is rubbish. I really don't like it. I think if they're offside, just flag it. Flag it straight away. If they're offside, just flag it. I think this whole waiting thing is just ridiculous. I really do think it's ridiculous. Pep Guardiola on the sideline there, not looking very happy. He had his arms up in the air. Wasn't happy at all. Here's a good one. Oh, to Grealish. That's my issue with Jack Grealish. I really don't like how Jack Grealish just falls to the floor every time he gets touched. Bowen's down injured. Jack Grealish is kind of... Yeah, okay. Jack Grealish is pushed, but he drops to the floor like as an Olympic diver, and he clips Jared Bowen as he's going past as well. Kufal went into the back of Grealish. It was a very slight touch that took Bowen down, but ball over the top by Ruben Diaz. He's managed to find De Bruyne on the right-hand side. De Bruyne finds Foden. Foden to Rodri. He's had to play it back to Ake. A double change for City coming up soon. Ball in. Yep, okay. Alvarez is coming on, but Haaland's there. Tries to get a shot away. Jack Grealish picks the ball up and gives it away. Bowen loses the ball. Haaland out to Grealish. Grealish twisting and turning. Good one. Nobody there. Ball goes through, but nobody's there. Looks like Erling Haaland's day is done, maybe. Looks like he's going to be brought off for Alvarez. You'll get your wish to see what Alvarez can do. So you're just passing it about now for a little bit, creating that space. Just creating the space like that. Here's De Bruyne on the right-hand side. Ball whipped in. Goes all the way through to Grealish. Grealish brings it into the box. Grealish shoots. And it's wide. Here are the substitutions. Okay, Gundogan's coming off for Bernardo Silva. And off comes Erling Haaland for Julian Alvarez. So Gundogan off for Bernardo Silva and Haaland off for Alvarez. Very good subs. Very, very good subs. He's got 2 goals. His job's done in this heat as well. But yeah, he's got his 2 goals. He would have liked to get a hat-trick, obviously. Let's see what Alvarez can do. West Ham have got the ball on a bit of an attack, but it's got switched over. Bowen's touch is terrible, and here comes City with De Bruyne to Foden. Foden's got nobody in support apart from Alvarez. Doesn't pick him out. Decides to run with it, and he does quite well. No, that ball's gone out for a goal kick. It's an interesting situation for Bernardo Silva right now. He's wanted at City, but he's wanted by Barca. That's a wonderful Grealish. Still Grealish. He's not doing anything. Alvarez. Ball played out wide to Rodri. Cancelo back to Rodri. Back to Cancelo. And it's been brought down. So he's still got the ball. Just trying to shift West Ham's defence around. Trying to find that gap that they exploit also well. Ball played out wide to Kevin De Bruyne, who brings it back centrally and plays it back to Ake. Ten minutes to go, plus added time. Shot wide by Cancelo. Oh, it's Rodri. Why does Rodrigo and Cancelo look alike? It's confusing me. I thought it was Cancelo, but it's not. It's Rodrigo. Calvin Phillips on the bench though. Ball hoofed upfield by Ake. De Bruyne trying to take that ball away. Unless it go out for a throw-in. They are a similar build. You're right. They are a similar build. When it went on the shot, when he took the shot, and obviously I said it was Cancelo, like, oh well. And then I looked and it's like Rodri. I'm like, oh, it's Rodri. Okay. Oh, good tackle. Bit of pressure by West Ham. Scamacca. He's got nowhere to go though. So he's had to play it back. It's a good ball by Scamacca. Johnson. Bowen. Ball played in. No, it's not. It's well defended. It's gone out for a West Ham corner. West Ham throw it back to Rice. Here come West Ham on the left-hand side. Ben Rama whips the ball in. A nice little scorpion kick there by Diaz to stop that attack. Silva. Phil Foden on this right-hand side. He's got Walker with him. Again, City just passing it around. There's 7 minutes plus added time to go. City 2-0 up. City just playing the game at their pace now. They know they've got the 3 points in the bag, and it's West Ham that need to put the pressure on. City don't have to do anything like they don't want to do now. At all. City just keeping the ball. They're taking all this thing out of the game at the moment. Obviously, West Ham had that little bit of spell a minute ago. Yeah, you're right, Ian. You are 100% right. City are in complete control. They're just keeping the ball. West Ham had that little spell a minute ago. And now City are just taking the sting out of West Ham's attacks. They're not giving them the chance to at all. Balls with Kevin De Bruyne in the midfield. Oh, a tackle from behind, but it's a clean one. And here come West Ham. But the tackle again. De Bruyne looks tired. De Bruyne looks really tired. Ball played in by Benrahma. Cleared by City again. It's a foul. Free kick. Foden gets a free kick. Relieves all the pressure on City. No pressure on City now. 5 minutes left. City doing what City do. Palmer looks like he's coming on. I believe he's a young boy. One of the youth players. Oh, lovely. Rodri plays the ball out. Wide ball in. It's cleared though. Johnson's managed to keep it. De Bruyne. Foden. De Bruyne plays it back to Walker. Cole Palmer, future star. Okay. I'll have to watch him then if he manages to get on. Walker plays the ball in midfield to Cancelo. Silva back to Cancelo. Cancelo to Grealish. Beautiful ball out from Foden to the left-hand side for Grealish. Grealish plays it in the middle. Bernardo Silva, plays it in the middle. Grealish pops it off to Bernardo Silva, who was making that run in the middle. And then Phil Foden's coming off for Mahrez. Riyad Mahrez on for Phil Foden. And Kevin De Bruyne are coming off for Palmer, by the looks of it. And here comes Calvin Phillips as well. So 3 substitutions here. Just trying to see. Rodri off for Calvin Phillips. So De Bruyne off, Foden off, Rodri off, Palmer on, Mahrez on, Phillips on. 2 minutes left in the game. It's a corner, whipped in. Palmer nearly gets it first time. Doesn't quite do it though. City retain possession in West Ham's half. Lovely little move that. Here comes Grealish down the left-hand side. Cancelo back to Grealish. With a bit of fortune there. Out to Cancelo. Ah, that's a bad pass. It's a bad pass into Palmer. West Ham making some subs now as well. Yeah, Pep's used all of his subs. West Ham are going to make some subs in a minute by the looks of it. Oh, that's a bit cheeky, that. Not going to lie. Ball kicked out by Fabianski. It's only got as far. Well, Grealish has picked it up now. Plays it into the middle. Phillips having to do some defending on the halfway line. Here come West Ham on the attack. No. Cancelo gets there. As calm as you'd like. Three minutes at a time. Alvarez. He gets blocked by Zuma. Square in the face, I think. Yeah, square inside at face. And Zuma's gone down. It's a corner. Mahrez is going to whip this in. Not long left of the game at all. Mahrez whips it in towards the back post. Ake coming in at the back post. Gets his head on it, but it's gone out for a goal kick. There we go. Substitutions for Sheffield United. West Ham United. I'm going to say Sheffield United. West Ham United. Bowen's off. And Fornals for Coventry and Downs. There's a minute left of this game. I think it's all over this game. You know, I think it were over as soon as West Ham scored, to be honest with you. West Ham, City, even. I'm getting confused with myself. Yeah, as soon as City scored, I think it was game over. The Man City have been in complete control of this game. Complete control. West Ham have had a couple of chances, but City have been the better team. It's been very comfortable for them. Just playing the time now. City. Just playing the time down. Nice little bits of intricate passing by City. Playing the triangles and stuff like that. Just literally running time down. Making West Ham chase for the last couple of minutes of the game. And that is it. Full time. That is full time. 2-0 to Manchester City. City well-deserved points, well-deserved win. Erling Haaland getting 2 goals on his debut. I mean, what can you say? You know, City controlled the game. West Ham had decent chances, but City from back to front, you know, it was just well disciplined. A bit of rust there for both teams. Obviously, the weather affected everything as well. You could see that. Yeah, see you tomorrow. Ian, mate, thank you for tuning in, buddy. And speaking of tomorrow, please do tune in at 7:30 tomorrow, where we'll be live again, looking back at all the fixtures from game week 1 in the Premier League. If you're new to the channel, please do like and subscribe. Do follow me over on Twitter as well at colmftb. You know, and contact me if you would like to come on the show. We can do something. We can get you on a show, you know, as well. So until next time, guys, and that will be tomorrow, where I will be joined by some guests. And like I said, we will be talking about all things Premier League over from game week 1. I hope you have enjoyed this content today. West Ham 0, Manchester City 2, and